Capricorn, welcome to your monthly oracle reading for March. This is like an energy-based reading. Whenever you see it, it's the time that it's a perfect time that's meant for you. All right. Let's see what messages you have. And I'm using angels, fairies, and archangel messages. So let's see. You already have a card that popped out. All right. So your first card that popped out is family harmony. Okay. Here we go. You do have parenting and children. It's a little dark. Sorry about that. But the card is really dark. Um, oh, okay. You have inner child. Okay, so there's a lot of children, a lot of parenting happening, a lot of family situations. All your cards are home based. All right, so something's going on for sure because there's confirmation here in all three cards that pretty much a whole bunch of you will have something that has to do with healing your inner child. Okay, something that you need to tap into or look into when it comes to your own inner child or healing your inner child. And that has to do with something that happened maybe when you were a child in regards like to your parents or the relationship you've had with your parents, okay? And how that relationship affected your future relationships. There's some strong messages coming here for, looking at what you really need, okay? And focusing on that. All right. For some of you, this is my pregnancy card. You could be finding out that you're pregnant because parenting is coming in here. Okay. So a lot of you might be having that responsibility of maybe, taking care of a child, a new child entering your life. And this doesn't have to be like your own child. You could be taking care of like a niece or a nephew, or it could be an animal, anything like that. Okay. So there's that responsibility of taking care of someone or something, okay? But this is a situation where it's saying that you've neglected your own needs, okay? So for March, it's really asking for you. Your angels are asking for you to really pay attention to your own inner needs. So don't. I feel like you've been sacrificing a lot to please someone else or to gain acceptance, but you've been neglecting your own needs as an individual. So really pay attention to what it is that you're seeking, whether it's in work, in love, maybe like a lifestyle or just a way of life. Okay, so anything like that, I feel like you haven't been like listening to your inner child. It's been tugging to get your attention or nudging you. Okay, and when we don't listen to our inner child, then we will experience situations like physical reactions where it's like we're getting stomach aches, we're getting sick, we're getting headaches, okay? Because there's something your soul wants you to know, all right? If you like paid a little visit to your own like child, like to you back when you were like 5 years old, what do you think that child would tell you? Okay, so picture yourself going back in time and revisiting yourself as a child. What would you say to yourself, okay, as the adult you are now? So that should be interesting. Um, and so you do have parenting and children here. So this is pretty much a little, oh, there's the cat. Lulu, say hi to Lulu. Lulu, what are you doing there? Okay, this is the first time she made an appearance. So I think if you're going through a lot of responsibility, that's a confirmation from my cat there that everything's going to be okay. All right. So just March will be a little bit intense. Okay. There's going to be extra responsibility that has to do with children or your parents, maybe taking care of parents, maybe getting healing with a parent. Okay. Spending extra time with a parent. Um, Okay, and this doesn't have to be like a stress. It could just be you taking your time to reconnect with your family. Maybe you're visiting home. Maybe you're abroad working, and you haven't had too much time with family. So this is a great time for you to reconnect with your family, and you're thinking the importance like your family plays in your life. Maybe you didn't feel connected to them growing up, and now your relationship has been changing towards them. Okay, to your children, your parents, anything like that. It's going to be really busy here. Yeah. So any disagreement you've had with a member of your family. And, you know, family, it's like what you define family. It could be your roommates, it could be your workspace, you know, anyone that's pretty much close to you. So if there's been a disagreement with you and somebody close, ask yourself, you know, how they shaped you to become the person you are right now. Okay. So learning to celebrate differences. Okay. So because maybe you learned something from that person, okay, in your family that, you know, it's kind of, they balance you out to the person you became. All right. So maybe if you're very laid back and you have like a parent that's strict and maybe the other parent is laid back, that mixture created you as well. Okay. So you learned from um, both personality types. Okay. So maybe like, you know, your strict father has helped you maybe become a little bit more productive and put your goals into action. Maybe you're like this creative spirit, and maybe without his or her, you know, ways, then maybe you wouldn't have been influenced in that way. Okay, do you kind of? I hope you kind of get what I am getting at here. Okay, so how did that parent or even child? Okay, because we learn from both parents and children. So this person, what did they teach you in your life? How did they make you a more balanced individual? Okay, what is it that you learned from them? Even if it's like a bad example of like how not to be in the world or how not to treat people. That's like a lesson in itself too, okay? As angry as you get with them, ask yourself how they helped you, how they made you stronger, okay? And maybe it could be to like avoid more people like that in the future if it's like some really negative experience you had with a parent. But I'm saying parent because that's just an example, but it could even be um, maybe you're focused on really being there for your children, okay? Especially if they're like teenagers, maybe they're going through something. I am getting with some of you going through some of your teenagers might be needing a little bit more support. Okay, so you are there at this time for them. All right. But I do feel for the most part, a lot of you need to reconnect with your own inner child. Okay, and you know, some of you, if you've been going through counseling, like you could be shedding a lot of tears during the spring months during this time, and that's in the process of your healing. Okay, so really take that time. All right, because I feel like there you will find like a treasure or a gift within like a teardrop. Okay, so that's very interesting there. So yeah, that's everything that's coming to me. I literally just felt like I was just blurting everything out, but I hope something resonated for you guys, and I hope this reading made sense. So I will see you next month. Have a good one. Bye bye.